Hey there, fellow anime lovers. Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the wild, wacky, and wonderful world of anime. Today, we've got a treat that's more exciting than finding out your favorite anime got a surprise second season. That's right, we're talking about those epic moments when our favorite characters go from zero to hero, from chump to champ, from weak to absolutely overpowered for the uninitiated. Now, grab your popcorn, because we're counting down the top 20 anime where the main character starts off as a bit of a wimp and ends up as the ultimate badass. Think of it as a glow-up story, but instead of makeup, it's intense training, secret powers, and a whole lot of butt kicking. Before we get started, here's a quick joke to set the mood. Why did the weak anime character bring a ladder to the bar? Because they heard the drinks were on the house. These anime series are packed with jaw-dropping transformations, epic battles, and heartwarming moments that'll make you cheer for our heroes louder than a crowd at a Quidditch match. So whether you're new to anime or a seasoned otaku, stick around as we dive into these incredible tales of triumph and transformation. Let's go. Starting off at number 20, Shinobi no Itoki brings us a hilarious ninja adventure with Itoki Sakuraba, a regular middle schooler whose biggest worry is impressing his crush. But hold up, things go from ordinary to extraordinary when he finds out he's the heir to a legendary ninja clan. Imagine being caught off guard by a ninja attack from a girl you thought was into you. Yep, turns out she's not just a love interest but a ninja sent to take him out. And just when you think things can't get crazier, Itoki's family steps in, revealing they're ninjas too, and that he's the next big thing in the IGA clan. Itoki starts out as a total rookie, but his transformation into a skilled ninja is both epic and entertaining. The series blends classic ninja action with a modern flair. The animation is vibrant and dynamic, with fight scenes that pop like fireworks. Add in some cool tech alongside traditional ninja skills, and you've got a show that's both slick and exciting. While some of the character development might seem a bit cliched, Itoki's journey and the humor throughout make it a blast to watch. Next at number 19 we have Synduality Noir is a futuristic sci-fi adventure set in a world where humanity has retreated into isolated colonies to escape mysterious alien creatures known as Enders. Our hero, Kanata, dreams of becoming a drifter, a mech pilot who scavenges the dangerous wastelands for valuable resources. Sounds tough, right? Well, it's about to get tougher. Kanata starts as a novice pilot, but his luck changes when he stumbles upon a mysterious Magus and android partner named Noir. Together, they face countless challenges from battling alien bugs to navigating the complex politics of their post-apocalyptic world. Kanata's transformation from an eager rookie to a seasoned warrior is nothing short of spectacular. This show isn't just about the action, though. It's got heart, humor, and a fair share of unexpected twists. Kanata and Noir's dynamic is both charming and entertaining, making them a duo you'll root for from start to finish. Plus, with its vibrant animation and unique character designs, Synduality Noir stands out as a fresh and exciting addition to the genre. Next, at number 18, we have Lookism follows the story of Park Hung-seok, a high schooler who is constantly bullied for his looks and weight. One day, he wakes up in a new, incredibly handsome body, while his original body remains in a comatose state nearby. With his new appearance, Hung-seok experiences the world from a completely different perspective, gaining confidence and standing up to his bullies. But here's the twist: he can switch between his old and new bodies, leading to a double life that's both comedic and dramatic. By day, he's the popular, attractive student everyone admires, but by night, he returns to his original body, navigating the challenges and injustices he faced before. Lookism dives deep into societal issues like appearance-based discrimination and self-worth while delivering plenty of laughs and heartfelt moments. Hung-seok's journey from weak and bullied to strong and admired is not just a physical transformation but an emotional one too, making it a compelling watch. For our number 17, we have viral hit Kinka Dokugaku. Imagine being the ultimate underdog like Hoban Yu, a scrawny high schooler who starts out as everyone's favorite punching bag. Life is pretty rough for Hoban as he juggles school bullies and a part-time job to support his bedridden mom. Just when you think things can't get any worse, Hoban finds himself in a hilariously humiliating brawl that's accidentally uploaded online. Boom! It goes viral, and thus begins his unexpected journey to internet stardom and fighting prowess. With the help of his friend and cameraman, Snapper, Hoban starts a YouTube channel where he challenges and defeats stronger opponents, turning each fight into a viral hit. His secret weapon? Advice from a mysterious channel called How to Fight. It's like watching Rocky Balboa with a dash of social media chaos and teenage awkwardness. Hoban's transformation from a bullied weakling to a formidable fighter is both thrilling and hilarious. He faces off against all kinds of opponents, from martial arts pros to street thugs, all while raking in views and cash. This anime is a perfect blend of action, comedy, and a bit of social commentary on the power of the internet. Next up, at 16, we have Fate Graphite from Berserk of Gluttony. Fate starts off as a lowly gatekeeper with a useless-sounding skill called Gluttony. Sounds like a bad joke, right? But hold your laughs. Gluttony turns out to be a hidden gem, allowing Fate to absorb the skills and strength of anyone he kills. Move over protein shakes. This is the real way to bulk up. Initially treated as a nobody, Fate's life changes dramatically as he starts consuming the abilities of his enemies. Each battle he faces, he grows stronger, faster, and more dangerous. The world might see him as a threat, but to Fate, it's just another step on his path to becoming the ultimate powerhouse. Fate's journey is filled with intense action, dark mysteries, and a hunger that's never fully satisfied. His transformation from a weak gatekeeper to an overpowered warrior is nothing short of epic. It's like watching a caterpillar turn into a fearsome dragon, ready to take on the world and win.
リード、政権も壊せるのか。ように震え。それは心強い。
ロキシーのガリア息はバカなことはやめろ。
黙れ。俺のための復讐だ。
At number 15, we have a sports anime, Blue Lock. This anime is not just your average sports story, it's a wild, adrenaline-pumping ride that turns soccer into a survival game. Imagine Hunger Games meets the beautiful game. Intrigued? You should be. Our story kicks off with Yoichi Asagi, a high school soccer player who dreams big, but plays small. His team loses a crucial match because he passes the ball instead of going for glory. Ouch, talk about a confidence crusher. But wait, there's hope. Asagi gets an invitation to Blue Lock, a controversial training program designed to create the world's most egotistical striker. Yep, you heard that right. It's all about me, and Blue Lock. In this high-stakes environment, Izagi faces off against 299 other strikers, each with their own unique skills and personalities. It's a ruthless battle where only the strongest, most selfish player will emerge victorious. I think you've seen intense? Just wait until you meet these guys. From the cunning ego Jinpachi, who runs the program, to the ferocious Shue Baru, every character is a powerhouse of ambition and skill. As Izagi navigates this cutthroat competition, he evolves from a self-doubting team player into a confident, strategic striker. He learns to harness his instincts and outwit his opponents. The growth, the tension, the sheer thrill of the matches is like watching a superhero origin story unfold on the soccer field. So if you're ready for some edge of your seat action and want to see what happens when soccer players go beast mode, Blue Lock is your jam. Get ready to shout GOOOO.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Wednesday だタコ。てか、日曜以外会ってねえし、どうやって高校入ったの？
I can Friday!
俺はお前らの家庭教師じゃねえ。やってられっかこんなもん。何日こんな生活させんだ。
At 14, we have our protagonist, Yuya Tenju, goes from zero to hero faster than you can say isekai. Yuya, who was constantly bullied and treated like dirt in the real world, discovers a portal to another world in his grandfather's house. On the other side, he finds a magical mansion filled with powerful artifacts and a mysterious book that grants him immense power. In no time, our boy goes from a weak, bullied student to an overpowered, chiseled hero. His newfound abilities don't just make him a powerhouse in the fantasy world, they also translate back to the real world, turning him into a magnetic force that everyone notices. Imagine walking down the street, and suddenly you're the hottest commodity in both worlds. Talk about a glow up. Yuya's adventure is packed with thrilling battles, magical creatures, and a whole lot of leveling up. He doesn't just survive, he thrives, becoming an unstoppable force that shakes both realms to their core. It's like he's living the ultimate gamer fantasy where cheat codes are his best friends and the game over screen is a myth.
Sa, できたよ。
なんじゃこりゃ
そう。
お前本当に何者なんだ。なあ天井、本当だね。先生と結婚しないか。お前ほどの有料物件他にはない。結婚して養ってくれ。
何言ってんだあんた。
沢田先生、ゆうやくんはダメです。
先生はいつまでも待つぞ。
だから自重してください、先生。
Now, number 13 goes to Chainsaw Man as a wild ride that kicks off with Denji, a poor guy drowning in debt, who forms an unusual bond with his pet devil, Pakachita. Now, Denji's life is so rough, even his breakfast cereal weeps for him. He dreams of simple things like bread with jam and maybe even scoring a date someday. One day, he's betrayed by the Yakuza, who he's been working for, and ends up as Demon Shao. But thanks to Pakata, who merges with him, Denji gets resurrected as Chainsaw Man, complete with chainsaws sprouting from his hands and face. Talk about cutting-edge fashion. Now, equipped with his gnarly new abilities, Denji joins the public safety devil hunters to fend off fiendish threats. But it's not just about the action, the character dynamics here are rich, especially his interactions with the enigmatic Makima, the aloof Aki, and the wild power. Imagine being stuck in an intense game of rock, paper, scissors where the loser gets to slice a demon in half. The real kicker? Denji's transformation isn't just physical. He grows from a simple-minded, down-on-his-luck kid into a force to be reckoned with. He's got the guts and now the glory, slicing through obstacles with a chainsaw smile. Chainsaw Man is a gory, gripping tale with dark humor that keeps you hooked.
I gave up on the feel-up thing forever and a day ago, but I've got a big boy job now, so maybe I could pull it off. I doubt I could go all the way with a girl. But second base? Where there's a will, there's a way, and there's definitely a will.
Everyone's serious about this but you.
I understand what he meant now! And I found one or two things I'm serious about. The goal to give my life purpose is melons!
As in the fruit?
Idiot! At least try to pay attention.
Number 12, we have Lu Shu, the protagonist of Spare Me, Great Lord. Starts as an orphan who suddenly finds himself gifted with bizarre and powerful abilities. Talk about a glow up. Imagine waking up one day and discovering you can mess with the laws of the universe. That's Lu Shu's life now. But does the universe cut him some slack? No way. His life is a roller coaster of supernatural events and encounters with formidable foes. His journey is packed with a blend of humor and intense battles, making every episode a wild ride. Lu Shu's sister, Lu Xiaoyu, adds a touch of chaos and charm to his adventure. Together, they navigate a world where everyone wants a piece of their power. Lu Shu's cunning nature and golden heart make him an incredibly entertaining character. Whether he's using his powers to get rich classic move or fending off new threats, Lu Shu's story is a mix of action, comedy, and heartwarming moments. Cracking the top 11, imagine a world where dungeons aren't just for slaying monsters, they're also for finding love. Enter Is It Wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? A charming and exciting blend of adventure and romance set in the mythical city of Arroyo. Our hero, Belcrannel, starts off as a total rookie adventurer with dreams bigger than his tiny frame. He's got a heart of gold and the spirit of a lion, but initially he's pretty much monster fodder. Bell gets a major reality check when he's saved by the sword-wielding goddess Aiai's Wallenstein, who's so out of his league it's laughable. But instead of getting discouraged, Bell turns his weakness into a motivator. He trains harder, learns faster, and gets stronger, all with the support of his endearing goddess Hestia, who's got a bit of a crush on him. By the way, Bell's journey is packed with thrilling battles, epic quests, and a growing harem of girls who find his earnestness and bravery irresistible. He goes from being the underdog who everyone underestimates to a powerful adventurer who can hold his own against the best, and all while maintaining his kind heart and unwavering determination. The story beautifully intertwines action with heartfelt moments and a good dose of humor. Bell's misadventures, Hestia's jealousy, and the quirky interactions with his friends and allies make this anime a delightful watch. So if you're in the mood for an anime that's as heartwarming as it is action-packed, dive into the dungeons of Auraria with Bell and his crew. Next at number 10, we have Momorituka, the ultimate underdog from failure framed kidnapped and tossed into another world. He's initially treated like garbage by his peers and even his so-called goddess. They label him a loser with no potential. But surprise, surprise, Tuka's unique ability lets him become insanely powerful, turning the tables on his tormentors in the most satisfying ways possible. Tuka's path to power is a wild adventure filled with dark humor and clever strategies. He uses his abilities to outsmart and overpower those who wronged him, proving that revenge is a dish best served with a side of epic takedowns. Picture this: a nerdy kid suddenly becoming the most feared entity in another world, dishing out justice with style and a snarky grin. It's the ultimate from zero to hero story, complete with an adventure that keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Paralyze!
皆さん、あれが E 級負け組配給者の姿です。
じゃあなって。
わかる、休みたいよね。
三森とか。
Ninth spot goes to We Have Chisukimichi. Moonlit Fantasy follows Makoto Mizumi, a seemingly ordinary high school student who suddenly finds himself transported to a fantasy world. But here's the kicker: the goddess of this new world deems him too ugly and banishes him to the wastelands. Yeah, talk about a rough start. He's left in the middle of nowhere, no divine blessing, no harem, just a good luck buddy from the goddess. But Makoto isn't one to sulk for long. Despite the terrible welcome, he discovers he has immense magical abilities and an unparalleled fighting prowess. It's like he was playing a prank on everyone by acting weak. He soon gathers allies, including a dragon named Tomo and a spider named Mayo, who become his loyal and hilariously overpowered companions. Together, they build a community in the wastelands, proving that sometimes being dumped in the middle of nowhere is the best thing that can happen to you. The journey is filled with epic battles, comedic moments, and Makoto's journey from a rejected hero to a powerful force that reshapes the world around him. You'll laugh, you'll cheer, and you'll definitely think twice before judging someone by their looks again.
若とわしの魔力でできた子です。実質二人の子供のようなものですな。
は？
おれこもえ言うてみ。トト様。若様でしょ。
Eighth spot goes to Jujutsu Kaisen, a show where things get real spooky real fast. Yuji Itadori, our main man, swallows a cursed object. Yeah, you heard that right, and becomes the vessel for Sukuna, the king of curses. Sounds like a bad day, right? But Yuji, being the beast he is, turns this curse into his power. And then there's Satoru Gojo. This guy is so overpowered, it's like the gods themselves decided to flex. Gojo's swag is off the charts. He's got the looks, the power, and the attitude. He's the kind of guy who shows up, wrecks everything, and looks good doing it. Gojo's infinity technique makes him untouchable, and his playful demeanor adds that extra layer of charm. Yuji's journey is filled with battles against curses, intense training, and epic showdowns. His growth from a regular high schooler to a top-tier jujutsu sorcerer is a testament to his determination and the bonds he forms with friends like Megumi and Nobara. And let's not forget Yuta Akutsu from Jujutsu Kaisen 0, whose journey from a shy kid to a powerful sorcerer is just as thrilling. Together, they face off against terrifying curses, with Yuji constantly pushing his limits and Gojo providing the ultimate backup with his god-tier abilities.
Daijoubu desho. Datte kimi, yowai mo.
At number 7, we have Kaiju number 8. Kafka Hibino is a middle-aged guy working as a janitor, cleaning up after kaiju attacks. Yes, he's the janitor in a world where giant monsters roam free, and he's got bigger dreams of joining the defense force, like his childhood friend Mina. But Kafka's dreams seem out of reach until he accidentally swallows a kaiju and gains the ability to transform into one himself. Imagine going from cleaning monster guts to becoming the monster. Talk about an unexpected career upgrade. Kafka's journey from weak to overpowered is one filled with hilarious mishaps and jaw-dropping action. He's treated like a nobody at first, with everyone underestimating him. But once he transforms into Kaiju 8, he turns the tables big time, showing that even a janitor can save the world. Think of him as the custodial crusader with a monstrous twist. And let's not forget the banner with his new Defense Force teammates that are a riot. His comedic interactions, especially with the no-nonsense Kikuru, add a lighthearted vibe amidst the chaos. Coming in at 6, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Imagine being a 37-year-old office worker who meets an untimely end, only to be reborn in a fantasy world as ... a slime. Yep, you heard that right. Satoru Mikami gets a second chance at life, and this time, he's not about to waste it. As a slime named Rimuru Tempest, our hero starts off as a blob with no real power or identity. But don't let the squishy exterior fool you. Rimuru quickly discovers he has the ability to absorb and mimic the powers of anything he consumes. It's like being a walking cheat code. Rimuru's adventure is a fun, action-packed romp through a fantasy world. He builds a nation, makes powerful allies, and transforms from a humble slime to one of the most powerful beings around. His journey is marked by clever strategy, epic battles, and a lot of humor. Fans and YouTubers rave about that time I got reincarnated as a slime for its unique premise and Rimuru's charismatic rise to power. It's a blend of comedy, action, and fantasy that keeps viewers hooked from start to finish. Rimuru's tale is a perfect example of how even the most unlikely heroes can achieve greatness with the right attitude and a bit of slime-tasting swag. Number 5, Arifureta from Commonplace to World's Strongest meet Hajime Nagumo, your average high school otaku who gets transported to a fantasy world along with his classmates. Here's the kicker while everyone else scores some cool powers. Hajime gets stuck with a measly transmutation skill. It's like being handed a butter knife in a gunfight. Hajime's life takes a nosedive when he's betrayed by a classmate and falls into the abyss. Literally, down in the depths, it's do or die. But instead of throwing a pity party, Hajime decides to become the ultimate badass. He eats monster meat, not exactly gourmet, survives brutal battles, and forges incredible weapons. Talk about a glow up. Hajime's journey is one of relentless grit and vengeance. He transforms from the weakest to the strongest with an attitude to match. His adventure is packed with thrilling battles, unexpected allies, and a quest for revenge. It's a tale of survival, revenge, and ultimate triumph, with a side of don't mess with me swagger. Anime fans and YouTubers love Farida for its intense action scenes and Hajim's badass evolution. It's a story that shows how determination and a bit of insanity can turn the tables, making it a must-watch for those who love a good underdog story.
Yeah. 何か欲しい服あるか？
パパ？
せっかくだし。
本当？
気に入ったのがあれば買ってやるぞ。好きなのを選んでいいからな。
はじめ、
お前らは自分で買えるだろ。
そういう問題じゃ。
Taking the fourth spot, we have Black Clover, where our boy Asta goes from zero magic to hero magic with nothing but sheer willpower and a lot of yelling. Imagine being born in a world where everyone and their grandma can use magic, but you, Asta, are as magical as a rock. Talk about getting the short end of the wand. Yet, Asta's got the energy of 100 Red Bulls and the determination to match. From the get-go, Asta is the underdog. He's the loud, muscle-bound kid who can't do any magic in a world where magic is everything. Picture the guy who shows up to a tech convention with a typewriter. Despite the constant ridicule, Asta never gives up on his dream of becoming the Wizard King. His relentless spirit and endless optimism are like a middle finger to the universe's cruel joke. The plot thickens when Asta receives a mysterious 5-leaf clover grimoire, which gives him the power of anti-magic. Yeah, you heard that right, anti-magic. It's like getting a cheat code in life. From here, Asta's journey is a whirlwind of training, battles, and proving everyone who doubted him dead wrong. He goes from magicless wonder to anti-magic badass in no time. Asta's adventure is packed with epic battles, heartwarming friendships, and jaw-dropping power-ups. His journey is one of grit, sweat, and a whole lot of shouting. The guy's catchphrase should be, "I'll never give up." Because, well, he never does. Each victory and every defeat only fuels his desire to become stronger. Next, let's swing into My Hero Academia at number 3, where Izuku Midoriya, or Deku, goes from quirkless kid to the next big hero in training. Imagine a world where almost everyone has superpowers called quirks, but our boy Deku is born without one. It's like showing up to a superhero convention dressed as a civilian. Deku's dream of becoming a hero seems impossible, but this kid's got heart and guts for days. Deku starts as the ultimate underdog, idolizing heroes from afar while getting bullied for being quirkless. He's the kid who gets shoved into lockers but never stops dreaming. One fateful day, Deku's life changes when he meets his idol, All Might, the world's greatest hero. Through a twist of fate and a lot of heart, Deku inherits All Might's quirk, one for all. Talk about a plot twist. Deku's journey at UA High School is a roller coaster of intense training, fierce battles, and heartwarming friendships. He's got to learn to control his new power, which is like trying to drive a sports car with a learner's permit. The guy goes from quirkless Deku to determined Deku facing off against villains and pushing past his limits. The adventure in My Hero Academia is a thrilling mix of action, comedy, and emotional moments. Deku's growth is fueled by his determination to protect others and his never-give-up attitude. He might start off shaky, but every step forward is a testament to his unyielding spirit. Our runner-up at number 2 is Tokyo Ghoul, where Ken Kaneki goes from bookworm to part-time monster. Picture this: a college student who's more into reading than partying gets bitten by a ghoul. Talk about a bad Tinder date. After an organ transplant gone wrong, Kaneki wakes up to find he's a half-ghoul. Now, he has to deal with the awkward reality of craving human flesh. It's like discovering you're on a weird new diet, except way worse. Kaneki's early days as a half-ghoul are rough. He's caught between his human morals and ghoul instincts, struggling to fit in anywhere. It's like being the new kid at school every day, except this school has monsters, and they don't share lunch. He's terrified of hurting his loved ones and faces discrimination from both humans and ghouls. But Kaneki doesn't stay the scared newbie for long. He starts training hard, learning to control his ghoul powers. His journey is a mix of intense battles and deep soul searching. He'll think of it as a crash course in how to be a badass 101. As he accepts his ghoul side, he becomes a force to be reckoned with. The transformation is both thrilling and satisfying to watch. Kaneki's adventure is filled with action-packed scenes and emotional twists. He battles powerful foes and navigates the complex politics of the ghoul society, all while trying to maintain his humanity. His journey keeps you hooked with its blend of horror, action, and psychological depth.
Anta, 童貞?
Finally, for our number 1 spot goes to Solo Leveling, where our boy Sung Jin Woo goes from zero to hero faster than you can say level up. Imagine being the weakest hunter in a world full of dangerous dungeons and deadly monsters. Jin Woo is that guy who gets picked last for dodgeball and then gets hit in the face by every ball. He's known as E-rank trash, which is basically the equivalent of being called Captain Useless, yet our man Jin Woo keeps hustling to support his family. The plot takes a wild turn when Jin Woo and his crew stumble into a double dungeon, the ultimate nope scenario. Think of it as Black Friday with monsters chaotic, deadly, and full of bad decisions. Jin Woo's near-death experience turns into a massive glow-up when a mysterious system grants him the ability to level up. Boom! Cue the epic training montage. From this point, Jin Woo's life becomes a roller coaster of action and adventure. He goes from being the laughingstock of the hunter community to the guy everyone wants on their team. Each battle, every monster slain, adds a new notch to his belt of awesomeness. He's like the ultimate video game character, unlocking new skills, weapons, and allies with each passing day. Jin Woo's transformation isn't just physical, it's like he swallowed a confidence pill. He morphs from, "Can I do this?" to "Watch me crush this." His journey is packed with jaw-dropping fights, strategic brilliance, and some deep introspective moments. Each story arc builds to a crescendo of epic proportions, keeping you on the edge of your seat. YouTubers and anime enthusiasts are all over Solo Leveling, praising its killer art style, tight storyline, and the sheer satisfaction of watching Jin Woo's evolution. It's like watching your favorite underdog rise to the top, and boy, does he rise with style.
死ぬのが俺一人でよかった。バカ言うな、この偽善者。死にたくない。もう一度チャンスがあれば。
For my personal favorite at number 1, we have Saitama from One Punch Man. Joining the Hero Association, Saitama starts at the bottom of the hero rankings because he bombed the written exam. Classic Saitama move. Despite his godlike strength, he's underrated and overlooked, which leads to some of the funniest and most epic moments in the series. Picture this: a villain is monologuing about their evil plan, and Saitama just yawns and knocks them out with a flick. Classic. One Punch Man isn't just about the laughs and the punches, though. It touches on what it means to be a true hero. Saitama's journey shows that being a hero isn't just about having strength, it's about having heart, even if you're too strong for your own good. Saitama is a hero for fun, and through his adventures, he discovers that the true essence of heroism goes beyond just physical power. Imagine being so strong that you can defeat any enemy with just one punch. Sounds awesome, right? Well, that's the life of Saitama, our bald-headed Cape Crusader. Saitama starts off as an ordinary guy bored out of his mind with his mundane life. One day, after a particularly annoying encounter with a crab monster, yes, a crab monster, he decides to become a hero for fun. And boy, does he take it seriously. Saitama's training regimen is legendary and a little bit insane. He does 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and runs 10 kilometers every single day. No days off, no excuses. He even forgoes air conditioning and heating to toughen up. After 3 years of this intense training, he gains unimaginable strength, but loses all his hair. Talk about a trade-off. Now, Saitama is so powerful that he defeats every enemy with a single punch. Sounds cool, but here's the catch: he's bored out of his mind. Every fight is over in an instant, leaving him craving a real challenge. It's like ordering a spicy ramen and finding out it's just plain broth. Where's the fun in that?
Take one more step and you're dead! We'll show no mercy!
Even if I wanted to leave, I'm lost and I can't find my way out of here.
Really? You'd leave? Okay, then I will guide you. Take a right, then go up the stairs. Wait there for further instruction.
Right?
Exactly, right.
I guess I'll go left then.
No, wait, not that way.
And that's a wrap, folks. We've journeyed through some epic tales where the underdog rises to the top, proving that with determination, grit, and maybe a little bit of magic, anyone can become a powerhouse. These stories are more motivational than a cap poster in a corporate office. We hope you had as much fun watching this list as we did putting it together. Remember, just like these characters, you too can unlock your hidden potential and become the hero of your own story. All it takes is a bit of effort, a lot of heart, and maybe a montage or two before you go. Here's one last joke. Why don't anime characters ever get lost? Because they always follow the plot. Did we miss any of your favorites? Do you have any epic transformations that you think deserve a shout out? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome anime content. Hit that bell icon so you never miss an update from us.
ゼロになったっていい